Berlin! The sun rises over our great city, and with it, the latest updates from across the empire. I'm Peter Hochstetter, bringing you today's top stories. We begin with a major shift in leadership. President Ludwig von Saarbrücken has announced his resignation, choosing to return to military service. Citing his belief that his skills are better suited for the battlefield, von Saarbrücken pledged his unwavering loyalty to the Crown and armed forces. Effective immediately, Vice President Viktor von Mannheim has assumed the office of the presidency. The former president will now serve as Commander-in-Chief of the Imperial War Authority, Minister of War, at the rank of General Oberst. With the government's full support, von Saarbrücken will lead the nation's military efforts in this time of conflict. For more on this, we go to Minister of Aviation, Hans Jaeger.
I think it's a tragic yet intelligent decision. The man understands the war, the needs of the war, and I think he just wanted to be more hands-on with the war. You know, help direct it, right? As president, he can only do so much, right, with the direct hand. But I think this is a good decision. It's sad to see him leave the presidency, but he's a good man and he'll do a good job.
But the political arena remains turbulent. Tensions in the capital have escalated as the political feud between Prime Minister Reinhard Weiss and Minister of Truth Dirk Berger has taken a deadly turn. It began with a controversial order on frontline stability issued by then acting Minister of War Mail Radek, declaring a state of siege and claiming that French forces had entered German soil. Berger publicly condemned the order, accusing the War Ministry of spreading disinformation. In response, Prime Minister Weiss suspended Dirk Berger, citing his response as reckless and inflammatory. But Berger refused to step down, invoking the Civil Service Act and accusing the Prime Minister of unlawful conduct. What followed was a back-and-forth exchange of proclamations, threats of legal action, and accusations of undermining the government. Then, just yesterday, Berger was reported missing, with no clues to his whereabouts, but rumors abound about him possibly being dead. As the nation grapples with this shocking development, all eyes turn to the government for answers on the nature of his disappearance and the new acting Minister of Truth, Lucius Helga. For more on this, we cut to our correspondent, Vail Hochmuth, who is standing live with the hand of the Kaiser, Klaus von Lindau.
What is your opinion on how the Truth Minister got killed by the Mafia?
I think that
let that dude run
question
around in here.
implies a lot of facts that haven't been confirmed or corroborated.
Thank you for that, Vail. And now let's see what's in store for the days ahead with our weather report from our newest meteorologist, Lung Ki.
Oh, thank you, Peter. So, the weather is fucking hot!
Thanks, Lung Ki. Meanwhile, in a significant boost to the nation's war economy, the KAG has introduced the War Effort Business Initiative. Effective immediately, businesses that contribute directly or indirectly to the war effort will be eligible for special incentives. From mining and manufacturing to logistics and medical supply production, companies in key sectors can benefit from waived registration fees, operational subsidies, and even access to government contracts. Let's hear a little more about this initiative from President of the KAG, Stephen Sparrow.
You know, every one of us has a part to play in the war effort. That's why we're launching the War Effort Business Initiative. It's simple. If your business is helping fuel the fight, you deserve support. We're offering subsidies, we're cutting red tape, helping negotiate government-backed contracts to companies who are stepping up to the plate. We're calling on every business to find ways to contribute. From building supplies to logistics, every effort counts.
In line with this, Edgar's coal industry has secured support from both the Ministry of Labor and KAG to expand its coal mining and refining operations. This will help boost fuel reserves and lower energy prices to better support the war effort. Meanwhile, Ehrenhardt Group has launched nationwide salvaging operations collecting steel, iron, and other valuable raw materials to ensure a steady, low-cost supply for the war effort and prevent waste of critical resources. The KAG has also pledged expansion support and public recognition for those leading the charge and aiding the war effort. Businesses interested in applying can contact the KAG office for further details. In other news, the Interior Ministry has announced a major restructuring of law enforcement oversight. Effective immediately, all police units operating under official police commissions, including the Präsidentsicherheitsdienst, will fall under the jurisdiction of the Interior Ministry. The move grants the ministry expanded authority over policing standards and ensures all security forces are subject to the ministry's security code and police courts. The Interior Ministry says this measure will enhance accountability and streamline command structures across the Empire's law enforcement agencies. That's all for this morning's top stories. As Berlin navigates through these turbulent times, we'll be here to keep you informed. Stay safe, stay strong, and as always, I'm your host, Peter Hochstetter. This has been Good Morning Berlin. Until next time.